It grew South America's longest fangs and could barely bite. A saber-toothed hunter with a jaw weaker than your house cat's. How this animal killed anything at all is a mystery locked inside one monstrous tooth. Meet Thylacosmilus atrox. In the 1920s, Elmer Riggs's expedition pulled a skull from the red badlands of Catamarca in northern Argentina. And by 1933, he had named something that broke the rules of what a tooth could be. Its canines weren't just long, they never stopped growing. Each saber was rooted so deep it curved up through the skull and arched over the eye sockets, anchored in bone above the brain itself. To protect these blades, the lower jaw had grown two bony flanges, like a scabbard folded down from the chin. Picture a switchblade the length of your hand, sheathed in the animal's own face. But a weapon this extreme demanded a body built around it, and that body made no sense. So, how hard could it bite? Stephen Rowe's team built digital models of saber-tooth skulls and ran the killing forces through them. The verdict? One of the weakest bites of any predator its size, a fraction of a leopard's. So the jaw wasn't the weapon, its neck was. Huge muscles anchored to the shoulders hauled the head down like a piston, driving those blades into flesh in a single surgical stab. The mouth just held on. That was the hypothesis. But where does a weapon this bizarre even come from? Not from any cat. Thylacosmilus was no cat. It belonged to the Sparassodonts, an ancient line of pouched predators, closer kin to kangaroos and opossums than to anything with claws that purrs. For 30 million years, South America was an island continent, cut off from the rest of the world. No lions, no wolves, no true cats. Into that empty throne room, the marsupial relatives evolved to fill every role a predator could play. And one lineage, studied in detail by Argentine paleontologists Analia Forasiepi and Francisco Prevosti, pushed the saber-tooth blueprint further than any placental ever would. To me, that's the real headline. Evolution ran the exact same experiment twice. Two different mammals, two different continents, one identical weapon. Line up Thylacosmilus beside the famous Smilodon, and at a glance they're twins. Two cats built around two daggers. But the resemblance is a trap. If you looked this animal in the face, something would feel wrong. Its eyes don't face forward. On every sharp-eyed hunter you know, the lion, the hawk, your own reflection, the eyes sit at the front, locked on the target. When Christine Janis mapped this skull, the eyes sat out on the sides instead, the way a cow's or a horse's do. A saber-toothed predator built like prey. Its own weapons had crowded its eyes apart. The strangeness only deepens. Thylacosmilus had no incisors. None. The little nipping teeth every carnivore uses to strip meat from bone were simply gone, crowded out by the growing roots of the sabers. So Janis and her colleagues raised a heretical possibility. Maybe this animal wasn't chasing and wrestling prey at all. Maybe those blades were tools for something softer, flesh already opened. The evidence is suggestive, not settled, but I can't shake the question it forces. What was Thylacosmilus, really? So picture it, 3 million years ago, in the woodlands of what is now Argentina. A slow, powerful, cat-shaped hunter moves through the undergrowth. Not fast, not built for the chase, but patient. It closes on something large and already struggling. The neck coils. The head drives down. Two blades slide between ribs with almost no force at all, guided rather than rammed, and the animal opens its prey the way a knife opens a seam. Not a wrestler, not a sprinter, a specialist, a living scalpel evolved for a single surgical purpose. Whatever it ate, it did one thing and did it better than anything before or since. So does this design survive? It doesn't. Around 3 million years ago, South America's climate cooled and dried, its forests thinning to grassland. The specialist needs its niche to hold still, and this one didn't. It's tempting to blame the placental cats, but the sporacodonts were already fading before those cats spread. No invasion, no single villain, just a world that slowly stopped making room for a scalpel. The blades that made Thylacosmilus were the same blades that left it nowhere to go. The fossil record is full of animals that look like an easy answer and turn out to be a locked room mystery. Every week, this channel picks the lock on another one, a creature the textbooks thought they'd solved. It was never about the teeth. It was about how far evolution will go, on its own strange island, to build a thing the world had never seen and would never make again.